Hi, I'm Alice from Australia Migration Services. I am a registered migration agent in Australia. Today I'm going to talk about GTES, which is Global Talent Employer Sponsored Program. What is GTES? The Global Talent category was launched on 4th November 2019. It has been delivered 4,109 places against a planning level of 5,000 spaces. The Global Talent Employer Sponsored Program allows employers to sponsor overseas workers for highly skilled positions that cannot be filled by Australian workers or through other standard visa programs, in particular the short-term stream and medium-term stream of the temporary skills shortage visa. GTI and GTES are very similar to visas designed to focus on global talent. GTI applicants need to prove they are internationally recognized with evidence of outstanding achievements. It needs to be prominent in their field of expertise, provide evidence that they will be an asset to Australia in their area of expertise, have no difficulties obtaining employment in Australia or becoming established in their field, or have a recognized organization or individual in Australia endorse them as global talent in the same field as the applicants. Candidates should have the ability to attract a salary at or above the Fair Work High Income threshold, which is $153,600. This figure is adjusted annually on 1st of July. There are several benefits or features about this visa. First, trusted employers can access highly skilled roles, which means you are not restricted to occupation lists for the TSS visa short-term or medium-term streams, which means the occupation can be not on those lists. Second, there are two streams: established business and startups. The earnings threshold for applicants is higher than under the standard TSS stream. You can negotiate variations on the standard TSS visa requirement, which means you can get concessions for certain standards. The visa is valid for up to 4 years and allow access to a permanent resident pathway, which means you can gain PR through this pathway. You can negotiate age requirements for the permanent resident pathway and priority processing. Now we're going to talk about two streams under GTES. The first one is established business stream. The other one is startup stream.
There are some basic criteria for established business stream, both employer and applicants. For employer, they need to demonstrate that access to the GTES will support job opportunities and skills transfer to Australians, labor market testing evidence for the specific positions as part of requesting a GTES agreement. The employer must be in good standing with relevant regulatory agencies, including compliance with immigration and workplace laws. Must be publicly listed or have an annual turnover at least 4 million Australian dollars for each of the past 2 years, to be endorsed as a TSS accredited sponsor. For applicants and the position criteria, the applicants need to meet health, character, and security requirements. No family relationship with director or shareholders. Qualifications must be commensurate with highly skilled role. At least 3 years work experience directly relevant to the position. Capacity to pass on skills and or develop Australians. Positions must have minimum annual earnings equivalent to the Fair Work High Income threshold, which is $153,600. For the startup stream, the requirements are very similar. For employer, they need to demonstrate that access to the GTES will support job opportunities and skills transfer to Australians, labor market test evidence for specific positions as part of requesting a GTES agreement. The employer must be in good standing with relevant regulatory agencies, including compliance with immigration and workplace laws, operates in a technology-based or STEM-related field, such as digital, biomedical, agtech. Independent Startup Advisory Panel will assess and endorse the business as a viable and genuine startup. The applicants need to meet health, character, and security requirements. No family relationship with directors or shareholders. Qualifications must be commensurate with highly skilled role, at least 3 years work experience, directly relevant to the position, capacity to pass on skills or develop Australians, minimum annual earnings at a market salary rate, but no less than $80,000 per annum. To sum up, for GTES, there are higher requirements for business compared to TSS or ENS. For applicants, they get higher salaries. For occupation, the occupation for GTES is not on the short-term list nor on the medium to long-term list, and is same as ENS. The applicants need to have at least 3 years relevant work experience. If the GTES visa seems a little bit too hard for you, and you have 3 years work experience, you may be eligible for ENS, which is 186 visa. Recently, the department has announced a new skilled list, which is the priority migration skilled occupation list. Identifies 17 occupations which fill critical skills needed that support Australia's economic recovery from COVID-19. The employer-sponsored nomination and visa applications with an occupation on the PASO list will be given priority processing. The list is temporary, and priority occupations may change as Australia recovers from the pandemic. Here is the priority migration skilled occupation list. You can see there are 17 occupations, mainly nurse-related or health practitioner, and also some engineers. So if you have the skills and the work experience and the qualifications, but you don't have the job, how to find a job in Australia? We can refer you to the recruitment company AABD, who is specialist help people finding job in Australia. Here are the contact methods. You can call us, you can visit our website, you can find us on Facebook, and you can email us. Thanks.